presentation on the topic of netting, leads and lag by Manit Kumar Jain, MCOM Final, MPM Government First Grade College, Karkala, Udupi District, Mangaluru University. Netting. Netting refers to settlement of mutual obligations between two parties or with a third party acting as a clearing house, where the net difference is carried forward. In other words, netting refers to the practice of consolidating two different settlements in order to create a single value. When companies incur a loss in a particular business line, gains made elsewhere are used to offset those losses. A company can also offset its exchange rate risk by holding equal amounts of foreign receivable and foreign payables. Definition of netting: the settlement of obligations between two parties that processes the combined value of transactions. It is designed to lower the number of transactions required. For example, if Bank A owed Bank B for $1 lakh and Bank B owed Bank A for $25,000, the value after netting would be a $75,000 transfer from Bank A to Bank B. Netting and offsetting. Number 1. A firm having multiple transactions with rest of the world will also have the exposure with receivables and payables in different currencies. To reduce the exposure risk in each currency, firm can net out its exposure in each currency by matching its receivables with payables. For example, a firm with export to and import from France need not cover each transaction separately. It can use a receivable to settle all or part of a payable and take a hedge only for the net France payable or receivable. Number 2. A country might have a receivable in one currency and a payable not in the same currency but a closely related currency. Then the exposure arising from the same can be offset. For example, a loss on a payable due to an appreciation of the Swiss francs compared to the firm's home currency will be closely matched by the gain on the receivable due to the appreciation of euro. Types of netting. There are two types of netting, such as bilateral netting, multilateral netting. Number 1. Bilateral netting. When two firms have trade relations and they buy and sell products to each other reciprocally, and it is called as bilateral netting. Number 2. Multilateral netting. This recourse can be taken when internal transactions are numerous. Volume of transactions will be reduced because each company of the group will pay or be paid only net amount of its debit or credit. For example, Avail P Limited is exporting pepper to a trader in New Jersey for an invoice value of rupees 35,000 per annum. The New Jersey importer has also supplied canned cherries to Avail Limited, invoiced in rupees at rupees 84,32,000 per annum. Shows how bilateral netting can reduces the value of intercompanies dues. Solutions. The currency of invoicing for the two transactions is incidentally common, i.e. rupees. The two international company balances can be set off against each other. The net balance is rupees 49,32,000 being amount owed by Avail to New Jersey trader. Avail can make a payment of rupees 49,32,000 per annum on the due date. If the invoicing had been made in rupees, when the Indian rupees will be received, New Jersey trader will have the rupee converted into a dollar at the spot rate. Leads and lags. Introduction. Business firm engaged in international business experience, foreign exchange exposure and risk. It may be recalled that foreign exchange exposure is a sensitivity of the value of assets, liabilities and cash flow of a firm to change in exchange rate of currencies. The variability in the value of assets, liabilities and cash flows induced by such exposure is referred to as foreign exchange risk. Business enterprise have to design and implement proper risk management system and methods to reduce or eliminate the risk arising from foreign exchange exposure. Definition of leads and lags. Another internal strategy is the lead and lag technique. It involves leading advancing payable and lagging postponing receivables in strong currencies and conversely leading receivables and lagging payables in weak currencies. This is to avoid losses from depreciation of the soft currency and to benefit from the appreciation of the hard currency. Meaning of leading. If the domestic currency is expected to depreciate against foreign currency, then payments are preponed, but realization of the exports is postponed. Vice versa is true for export. Example: ABC company is based in the United States and has subsidiary dispersed around the world. The focus here will be on a subsidiary in the United Kingdom that purchases some of its supplies from a subsidiary in Hungary. These supplies are denominated in Hungary's currency or the forint. If ABC company expects that pound will soon depreciate against the forint, it may attempt to expedite the payment to Hungary before the pound depreciates. This strategy is referred to as a leading. Meaning of lagging. If domestic currency is expected to appreciate against foreign currency, payments are postponed while receipts are preponed. For example, as a second scenario, assume that the British subsidiary expects the pound to appreciate against the forint soon. In this case, the British subsidiary may attempt to stall its payment until after the pound appreciates. This strategy is referred to as lagging. Breaking down leads and lags. When a business has an expected foreign exchange transaction as a result of a deal, it may need to buy or sell a certain currency. If the current company believes the currency may move in a direction, they may choose to speed up the transaction or delay it to take advantage of the potential outcomes. Accelerating transaction is known as leading, while slowing it down is known as lagging. For example, if a United States company has to agree buy a Canadian asset, it will need to buy Canadian dollars and sell US dollars to complete the transactions. If the company believes the Canadian dollar is going to strengthen against the US dollar, they will accelerate the transaction or lead before the price of the asset increases in US dollar terms. Conversely, if the company believes the Canadian dollar will weaken, they will hold up payment or lag in the hope the asset becomes cheaper in the US dollar terms. There are risks with leading and lagging in that the move in the currency may not go as expected. Thank you.